What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today, we're back with Astoria. So the world is about to lose the last wind turbine on this island, unfortunately. We do have the wind tree, and we got one of the batteries up to 78% before this thing broke. So that'll be something that we'll have to eventually craft on another planet. But I believe they were hinting at us just like building a wind tree over next to this building and getting these two turbines spinning, which should open the door. So I'm going to plant one of our seeds. Yeah, because I can't put it in the building. Put the seedling like right here, and we'll see what happens. So I was kind of hoping it would be an instantaneous process. Okay. Well, we'll come back to this island, and hopefully one day there'll be a big, nice, ginormous wind tree there. But it's time for exploration. So we have 78, 70, and 20. Total energy is 21%. We have our storage, we have crafting station, we have our biomass burner. Over here in the front, we have our smelter. And then obviously we have the main generator. So we need to find 3 cobalt berries in the ravine cave on the larger desert island and smelt cobalt. Craft anti-radiation. Anti-radiation, what? Alright, so big island. Does it mean that one up there? But I'm not seeing any specs when it comes to like max altitude, so I guess we can just keep going up as high as we want. Ooh, airship storage is now unlocked. Nice. By the way, the more you use your airship, the more you're going to be able to level it up to actually get more modules installed. Being on the larger desert island and smelt cobalt. They did a really nice job with the skybox in this game. Okay, so let's see. So we got green cloudy smoke things. We have a big archway. Is this going to be another like random statue? Hold on. Is there like a split second where it doesn't stop doing the purple? Oh, there is. Okay, so we wait for that to end and then we run over and harvest that. So we got another flower. There we go. Now we're starting to get somewhere good. Let's craft us up an energy cell. Oh, cobalt berries. Find 3 cobalt berries in the ravine cave on the larger desert island and smelt into cobalt. Okay, so then we can use our health injectors. You'll notice our health is pretty low, so we can do that. Lubricant. We'll do one more health just to free up some inventory space. I thought we were going to have to be actually like harvesting it. Okay. Craft anti-radiation module. Smelt coral ally with the smelter. What is this island? It's so dry and lifeless. Just shriveled fruit and withered vegetation. Lubrication reserves dipped into critical levels and I have no way to replenish. Even tried planting, but the ground's too dry. It feels like I'm digging in ash. I did come across a cluster of red corals though. Excellent structure properties for farming tech. I'll assemble a planter using whatever components I can salvage from this cave. And try growing something aboard the airship, where the temperature and humidity are controlled. Can't wait to see what the fertile dirt from the other islands can actually yield. Okay, so we're definitely going to want to grab that. We seem to find silicon everywhere, so we're just going to store that there. Keep the dirt and grab the red corals. Because that should get us the ability to build the planter. Then we'll have to come back for that storage box. But it's a good thing we prepared. If you didn't grab a whole bunch of oil before we came here, that could have been bad. Okay, so there's definitely more to this cave now that it's coming daytime. We can actually see a little bit better. I wonder if the battery's actually charging now too. 64%. It's actually working. Nice. All right, so we're going to have to find a way to find where we are. All right, so we got our airship kind of close by. So on the larger desert island and smelt into cobalt. So we're still going to have to find that blueprint. Lubricant's 57%, so we got to keep an eye on that. We have a few more extra lubricant inside. 100% energy cell. Do we have another one on us? I don't think we do. We were missing a couple though, so we, oops. We may as well just have them all charged up. That we have full maximum capacity, because I mean, the way we're sitting currently, we need, I think it's like 3 inside of biomass burner to like fully utilize that. 3 inside of the smelter. And then like 4 inside the main engine, if we're trying to have like everything maxed out with batteries. Now the burner, obviously that's just a charge, but that'd be useful. Smelter scrap, okay, we're getting somewhere. Oh, alloy. Inside of you. Let's see, hopefully we get the right blueprint this time. Last time we got the solar, which I was not expecting. I thought that would be the planner. New blueprint unlocked. Cobalt. Currently fetching what? Okay, so don't manually put the items in. You want to click the icon on the right there and it'll automatically pull. So we only have one more thing we can smelt inside the demo. Let's see, stored box. And for anyone curious, if you're going to place anything, if you click C, it'll automatically snap to grid. Just to make it a little bit easier to line everything up for you. Okay, so it says craft the anti-radiation module. Is that in my inventory? Ooh, advanced lubricant. So I have a feeling we need to go over inside that little green cloud area, just based on the fact that it's so close. So hold on. You 100%, so we can stash this guy inside of you. We'll take that 0%. Well, may as well just grab it now, actually. All right, so anti-radiation, a temporary protection module that shields against radiation for 2 minutes, single use. All right, so we get close to this, and then we'll pop the radiation, 2 minutes of boost. I would assume that this green mist is radiation. GPS module, that's a good sign. It's nothing over in that wing. Fungi, we have us a recipe for pure antidote. Ooh, another smelting blueprint. All right, so that's everything for the smelter. All right, so let's make another anti-radiation module and then head over to this other green mist area. So we know that's done. We have the one up top here. We're just going to need to be a little bit fast when it comes to the looting. We'll run in. I wonder if it actually pauses the game when you're reading or not. But I need to see if I can find the planar blueprint. If I can find the planar blueprint, then we'll be okay. All right, so we went to the next gas cloud. The plan's going to be to pop another anti-radiation. We'll loot that. We'll go over to those islands, loot those two. Hopefully we can find the planter box where we can actually grow. Oh, it's going to be like Raft where it'll pop up in the little radar thing. Okay, that's kind of cool. All right, so hold on. So anti-radiation, pop that. Hopefully this wasn't just for nothing. Dirt, coral, tempered glass, that's useful. Tree seed. Crafting blueprint, crafting station, anti-radiation. Island scanner, what? Alright, so those two are good, and that's just fruit. No way. Did we really? Oh god. Woo! Haha! We made it. I am so glad that this game allows you to just like slowly climb on the side of mountains there. We lost all of our radiation though. I had to pop. Oh no, we have a minute 36. We're good. All right, so hold on. So that's that floating island. Where's the? Oh, straight ahead. So we got 26 oil. I thought we were going to die there again. I'm really impressed with the fact that I know the graphics look kind of cartoony, but that cartoony element actually gives you a really good advantage because the mountainside is going to be a little bit more of like a rough terrain instead of flat. So you can actually like jump on the ledges and climb up that way. That's how we actually got back up top. We got 40 seconds. Do we risk it? There's a storage box right there. It could have anti-radiation. We could just go in there and grab it. That will be fine. Or it'll be a terrible disaster and we'll die. 27 seconds. Let's see. Lumber, dirt. Okay, that's nothing that we need. 18. Oh, that's a window. 15. You. Inventory is full. All right. So we need cobalt and copper. We got that third one over this way too. Or we could just follow where the ship's telling us to go to. But 2 out of the 3 boxes on this island didn't have anything at all that we needed. So I'm really looking for that planar box, the problem. Let's see, crafting blueprints. So this deal. Then we have a smelting blueprint. Enter? Hey, we got the plater. All right, there we go. All right, so craft that. You. Is this not a smelting blueprint? Is it because we already know it? Or is it because there's one in there? Oh, okay. So if you're a smelter, you have to have it completely empty for you to actually grab from it. Coral alloy. Reinforced alloy with coral particles designed for advanced crafting. Okay, so when it comes to this, we need... So we got 2 of our limber trees. I think that's what we're needing anyways. This guy, you... And honestly, having a couple planters there probably wouldn't be too bad. Do we have enough room for it inside of this thing?
Fantastic! This planter lets you manage the dirt, but you'll still depend on outside factors. Thankfully, building this planter, EX3 saved you the guesswork with a red and green signal system. Farming on the airship, this is genius! If I remember well, you can check temperature and humidity from the cockpit control panel.
Okay, so that'll grow. I think we should make a couple of those, especially since oil is such a big deal. Let's see, you... And then I think we can also make the better lubricant now, too. Yeah, advanced lubricant. Coral alloy. Got that. So simple. Island scan. Retrieve island information. Once placed, it cannot be moved. Oh, okay. So that's a little different. We got the solar panel that we can place down. That'll charge up our deals. Antidote. Unfortunately, I think we're stuck holding that in our hand. That gave us so much power. Oh, perfect. It's already grown too. All right, see to place. So this will be like our limber tree support area. So dirt, we want that inside our inventory. Now it's only 44% fertility, but that seems to be okay to grow this stuff. And then where was the seed? You. Now the thing is, we have the ability to plant like that other tree when it comes to wind, but we can't place the turbine inside of our ships. The problem. So I don't think that would help us any. I don't believe we can also place you. Yeah, okay. So solar panels and wind turbines, neither one can actually go inside of your ship. Okay. So it says locate a carbon crate. So, I mean, we may as well work on that. All right, this looks kind of fancy. Now, if you guys are curious how we actually managed to find this, it's really hard to tell. So on the map, you have to exit the pilot seat, then you get closer to the screen so you can actually see it. But they have a triangle for antenna, they have a circle for carbon crate, and then they have a square for the core labs. But an easy way to find it is it's like directly across from where the black smoke was. So the big island's right there. The smoke is right over there. And then it's just directly over here. Congratulations, X12. It's me again, Gerald. But this might be my last message. Maybe. You've completed the demo, but this is just the beginning. The full game will take you across a vast world of floating islands with more biomes, creatures, flora, and secrets to uncover. Build and customize your own modular airship. Unlock tons of secrets to uncover. Build and customize your own modular airship and unlock tons of new blueprints and mechanics. Discover new life through plant breeding. Find new ways to exploit ecosystems and thrive, whether on your own or with friends. In the full version, I won't just be a voice. I'll be there with you, with all my charm, of course. Now you can open the crate. See you soon. Okay, so they got a lot of injectors. We have some sort of fruit that we haven't seen yet. Energy cell 100%. That would have been really cool if they just gave you a whole bunch of random modules for like stuff that you hadn't already had. Let's see. So we got you. We have a repair kit. Never actually used any of the repair kits from the original, so that probably wouldn't be too bad to use. Alright, so I don't really need another crafting station, so we just place you here. Alright, so it's impossible to actually pick up this crate. Alright guys, well it looks like we've officially made it to the end of the demo. But there's one last building structure that we haven't actually built yet. That would be the electronic board and storage, which we should have around here. And this crate will just dismantle you. Oh, it doesn't even look that much different. Okay. Nice. Woo! And look at all that material. You can also just click the quick deposit and just get rid of everything. So if you have one storage and one electronic board, basically you can make an infinite amount of larger storage crates from the small ones that you find around the islands. That'll be so much better to actually organize things. So overall though, we have one blueprint that we haven't actually found for the crafting station, which I don't think we actually have any information on. Our smelter, that guy is maxed out already. And the biomass didn't have any research at all, so we can't do anything with you. We got our crop plots working up here. Now let's see, if we harvest them, is the tree going to stay and grow more fruit? Okay, so we didn't have any tree seeds in our inventory. Let's go harvest one more just to make sure it wasn't an accident. Does that automatically give us a seed? So that one did not yield us a seed, so that's interesting. So it must be a rare chance to get another one. We do have more fertility dirt though, so that's could be good. Yeah. All right, guys, so that's going to be it for today. If you guys enjoyed, like and subscribe. Let me know if you guys want to see this game whenever it does release. I didn't realize it was going to be multiplayer. It definitely has some elements of a raft. The main thing that I think would be nice is being able to like either zoom in on the screen while you're piloting or have a way to like move your pilot, because he sits kind of far back. I assume it's just because we're a tall robot, but like the screen there is kind of hard to like read the numbers. And also when we're looking at the map itself, having an indicator show, I think the dot's already gone, so we can't see it. But having an indicator showing like up or down, sort of like how Grand Theft Auto's mini-map works, I think that would be a lot easier to tell like which altitude we're supposed to be going to find the items. Yeah, those are the only two things that I would actually change. And for anyone curious, the default island that we originally started on, we came back to it. Our tree actually had grown inside the ground. However, it was not enough to open the door. It was only 60%. So we added a whole nother wind tree, which are the trees that we found inside the aerodome over there. That's going to open up this facility. The facility is then going to hide the very last ingredient we need. We get some wind turbines and we get a crafting blueprint. Nothing else is actually found inside of here. So once you head back to your airship, we'll see what the last final item is inside of the demo. And it's going to be the island scanner. So if you guys are curious, if you want to know what every single item is inside the game, you can get a smelter, biomass burner, wind turbine, solar panel, planter, and an island scanner. That is currently all the craftable items inside of the demo. You can find every single one of these around the world though, except for the biomass and the smelter. We crafted those two. We have found the wind turbines and the solar panels pretty frequently. In the planters, I believe we found one, but we definitely only found one island scanner. Basically, it's a one-time use, so you place it down on the island and it'll scan everything for you so you can mark all the resources. But that is going to be it for today, guys. If you guys enjoyed, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Wanted to add this in just in case anyone was trying to track down any of the hidden recipes.